Yeah, it's always tough. I mean, we're trying to recruit the player of the year in our conference. Fill that spot. So I think we got pretty lucky. I mean, didn't have anyone signed as of July, and happened to get two big-time guys. So we're going to platoon those guys as of right now. Try to keep them both healthy, keep them both alive in their legs. And Zach Sardalidi is a transfer from Central Arizona Community College. He's from Canada, so he came a little bit closer to home. Great defensive catcher, left-handed hitter with a lot of power, good arm. Then Nolan Wilson is a transfer from Parkland Community College, who started most of their games behind the dish and hit 4, 5, 6 in their lineup. So he's also got a big bat, and both those guys are going to be really valuable for us. Yeah, it's kind of wide open right now, and we're not sure if we're going to go with a 4-man rotation or a 6-man rotation or where it is. But I mean, Jerry Ferris has kind of solidified being one of our top guys, the transfer from Spring Arbor, and he was one of their top guys. And I would say right now he's probably our game 1 starter on our first trip. And then Corey Sessions is a returning starter from last year that put up great numbers and has had a really good fall and summer, and so we're expecting him to be one of the guys. Jordan Anderson's returning from arm injury, has been real strong so far, this year. Anthony Alarcon's also returning from a year off, so we're expecting him to be one of our guys. And then Corbin Klaus, Corey Murphy, those are a couple of the other guys that are definitely in the mix. So I mean, the one thing that's helping us a lot is last year we didn't have any left-handed pitching. This year we've got 4 or 5 guys that are going to be in the mix, so we're definitely going to be a lot more versatile on the mound. Kind of depends on if we go, what kind of rotation we go with, whether we take any of those guys I just mentioned and make them bullpen guys or make them starters. And then if we make all those guys starters, I mean, our bullpen is going to be key to our season. We're going to need guys like Skylar Hoke, transfer from Grand Valley, Cole Wright, he's a transfer from Delta, Mike Mead, transfer from Jackson Community College. We're going to need those guys to step up and give us valuable innings in the middle there. So. Yeah, Ryan might not necessarily be a closer type guy. He might be our go-to guy late in the innings and to set up. Blake Dahlstrom's back from an arm injury, a redshirt freshman, and his stuff's electric. He's throws hard with a great slider. Been a couple other guys that have really stepped up. Freshman Johnny Cheshire, dropped him down. He's throwing kind of submarine style and a little even lower than Butzer, and has been real effective and messed up with some of our hitters this fall. Stephen Schuling, Alex Schuling goes by. He's another left-handed pitcher that we could bring in to face lefties in certain situations, and I think this pitching staff is probably the best one we've had. So hopefully we can establish some roles for some guys for the season. Well, this year we actually brought the whole captainship back to the team. We haven't had it for a few years, and with the theory that we expect all of our guys to be leaders and stuff like that. But we've had definite leadership on our team this year, and we went with 4 guys and decided that one of the reasons I got rid of it is because we always used to vote on it as a team, and I felt like it turned into a little bit of a popularity contest. So basically decided this year that I was going to choose the captains with some advice from my coaching staff, and decided to go with Derek Dennis, who, for obvious reasons, Derek leads by example, and trying to get him to be a little bit more of a vocal leader. But I mean, he's been a tremendous asset to our program. EJ Grouchowski, I mean, the amount that kid's grown up since he's been on this campus is unbelievable. I mean, he's one of the few guys that I would say definitely put his teammates ahead of himself all the time. And then we went with Jerry Ferris. That was a tough one because Jerry's a first-year guy, but since the second he stepped on campus, he's emerged as a leader. He leads all of our stretching. He always stayed after in the fall and worked with some of our younger pitchers, and definitely demands that respect from his teammates right from the start. And then the other person that is our captain and deserves it is Eric Cummings. Eric's a 4-year guy for us. He's battled for a starting spot every single year he's been here. He's got tremendous heart, and just think he's a definite leader by example. Yeah, it's the first time since we've started that we've been picked as a favorite. I don't know what that means actually. I mean, hopefully we can live up to it, but I mean, the WHAC is very tough. I mean, I think it's only got tougher since the time we've started our baseball program, and I think we're starting to get some respect nationwide and in the NAI, and you know, we're getting more and more teams in the national tournament at the end of the year each year, and so hopefully, I mean, hopefully the WHAC does really well, you know, at the beginning of the season here in their non-conference games, because I think we've made a conscious effort as a conference to beef up our schedule against some of the better schools, and I mean, that's only going to help us from a national perspective, and then hopefully we can live up to what we were predicted to be, you know, number one, and that's, we want to hang some banners, and that's our goal. So, I mean, hopefully we can live up to that.